Alright, here we go. Another episode of Indie Pokemon decks. So this deck I like a lot. It's a lot of fun to play. It's pretty competitive. I put it in that medium range. It's definitely can take some decks out. But here's a simple idea. You take a Dracozolt, what'd I say? Dracozolt Z. You put a single energy on, maybe attack if it's your first turn or whatever. Then your opponent can attack energy cards, so you're slowing them down. And then you upgrade it to VMAX, and you run Spark Track. And all you need for Spark Trap is one single lightning energy. And once you do that, you lay down 60 damage. Okay, that's not so much. But if they attack you back, they're going to take 12 damage counters. And while they're doing that, you're going to be doing other things. They've got to come up with 330 hit points of damage here to knock this guy out on one shot. Okay, so it's kind of hard to do. So if they don't knock him out on one shot, well, what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to put him on the bench. I'm going to heal 20 damage from each of my Pokemon. I can, oops, not that one. I can use Fresh Water Set to heal 20 damage. I can use Moomoo Cheese to heal 30 from 2. I can use Lucky Ice Pop. And if you have not played this card is so much fun. I don't care what people say. It's not consistent. It doesn't matter. You heal 20 damage. Then you flip a coin. It comes up heads. Guess what? You put it right back in your hand. You don't put it in your discard pile. It goes back in your hand, and you can play it again and again and again. And it's really fun when you play it 2 or 3 times in a single turn, because you're healing 60 damage, which is great for an item card. Obviously, to switch him, to get him to the bench, we've got 4 switches here. We've got 4 Bird Keepers, so we are kind of sticking and moving him to the bench. And let's say all this healing doesn't work. He's got a lot of damage. We're facing someone that's got a lot of bite. Well, guess what? We're going to use Cheryl. Cheryl is going to heal all our damage from each of our evolution Pokemon, which a VMAX is. Hello. So we're going to heal all damage, and then to get him back fighting again, all I have to do is put a single energy. So simple. And by the way, if my opponent attacked me, he took 12. So guess what? I'm going to do another 60. So that means he's taking another 12. So that's, that's a fair amount of damage. That's 200-300 points of damage they're taking as well. So it does take about, it's great against small decks, right? So now you have someone that's got a little teeny little Pokemon, those little gnats that come up and try to bite you. Yeah, that's not fun for them when they take 180 damage a turn. Because they're taking the 20 you get them with. Well, unless you knock one out. But here's the fun part. While they're doing all this, so just to back up for a second, if you know me well, if you know me from the olden days, from my older videos, I do like stall decks and mill decks and all kinds of fun stuff like that, different ways of playing and thinking about the game. And this is kind of one of them. There's a little bit of a milling aspect. So not only when you attack are you going to get hit with 12 damage counters, but you're also, I'm going to throw a Spirit Mask on it, and you're going to have to discard a card from your hand. So this works especially well in those decks. You play someone and 2 or 3 turns in, they got like 20 cards left in their deck, and they've just milled through, like thrown out, discarded 30 or 40 cards in their discard or lost pile or whatever, and they're hanging on by a thread, but they've got the huge setup that they've been waiting for. Well, this just makes it so much sweeter, because now they got to discard 1 from their hand, and yeah, they get to choose, but oh, it's so sweet, so sweet. Especially when they don't give up. They do, so I attack for 1, they don't hit me for full damage. They get 12 damage counters. They discard a card. And guess what? We're going to run Cheryl. Heal all damage. Throw 1 energy back on and do it again. Come at me, bro. So yeah, so it's got a fair amount of disruption. A little collapsed stadium. Just 1. Just to shorten their bench. And a couple of Averys. Again, to shorten their bench. Just fun ways to annoy your opponent. And sometimes you'll get a few rage quits. A few decks that'd be like, there's no point in fighting. They're not going to win, especially smaller decks. That's really fun. It's really the fun part of it. And it's not an ability, so you can't really shut it down. Yes, they can use a boss's order to get the 1 off the bench, but again, they've got to generate 330, which is not always doable. You could generate 250 or whatever. You see a deck that can hit pretty hard, but 330. I mean, unless you're facing a fighting deck, then you're kind of screwed. But yeah. Like Obviously, Regis against this deck will do well because they can match up who they want. It doesn't matter if they discard, and your Avery's in Collapse Stadium isn't going to do as much. But I don't know. I can't remember if I played one with this deck. I know generally those decks do well against certain types. But yeah, it's a fun deck to play. You know, it reminds me of those Whale Lord decks that I would use with fairies for healing. And by the way, what happened? I know I left the game for a while, but they got rid of a whole color. Fairy's gone. What? Someone in the comments tell me what happened, because I tried to figure that out, and I don't understand. How are we supposed to know which ones heal? Like, it's so weird. The fairies were all about the healing, and I like that. So, any case, looks like everyone has healing now. It's weird. Although grass always had healing. But whatever. It's a fun deck to play. It's competitive, and let's go check out a match. I feel like this is going to be a Genesect deck. Why would you like to go first? Yes, we'll go first. We want to get our Pokemon down and evolve. Alright, 2 there. Again, kind of dead-handed, unfortunately. But this time I'm going to play Primordial Ultra first, because I don't have anything else. Not good. He's only got 1 card down, but that doesn't mean anything. Could be anything. Flying Pikachu. Oh, I so need a Bibarel in. Please, please. Oh, another Dracozolt. See, the other interesting thing is, if you get to the point where you're evolving these, you can do 3 prizes, 2 prizes, 3 prizes. So you can lose one somewhere in the middle. If this is anything but other than a draw card, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I can't. I've got to discard it. Yeah, no good. No bueno right now. But let's see. See what my opponent comes up with. All right. I forgot what this deck does. Let's see. See what my opponent's going to do here. I think playing a card would be a good idea. Hello, are you there? There we go, okay. Capture energy, interesting. Doesn't work here because I need a... What is this? Magikarp. They're keeping their top card. I don't have anything right now. Alright, pass to me. That didn't do anything. Let's look at the top card. Man, I've got to discard it. I have to. Oh, dead hand. If he sticks another big Pokemon on his bench, I can do Boss's Order. But there's no point in doing it with this Magikarp, because it's just gonna... It's probably what he wants. He's probably gonna retreat and use the Magikarp. And then I'm gonna be in trouble. I do have a little healing there, so I can survive a little assault. But I'm dead-handed. Where's our quick balls? There were 2 stuck over here the last time I played, so... in prizes. This is an interesting deck. I have not faced a deck like this before. It's kind of fun. It is fun playing. See, this is the thing, right? Like, I know what Magikarp does. I know what Flying Pikachu does, and the VMAX as well, but can't see it all together, like how that works. Interesting he's not retreating. Alright. There's no point evolving right now. Oh, man. Another discard. Do I have a Rod in this deck? I've got to have more than 2 Dracozolts. We got to keep them there. Got to keep them benched. Oh, I mean, this is a stall deck, so, you know, this is working in my favor a little bit. Ooh, this is brutal. This is going to be a flip a coin deck, because he's got a flip a coin here. He's got a flip a coin. Okay. Hey. Well, and okay. We're going to do that. And we'll play a Lucky Ice Pop. And we're going to look at our top card again. Now, instead of a Primordial Altar, maybe I should throw a Rangaroo in this deck. Man. I discarded one. If I put it back, I can do it next turn, but I'm just giving him more time. Oh, did I lose the coin flip right there? Did that go on one flip? Very disappointed in myself. Usually you get a few out of that. Alright, half the time you get more than one, but it is fun. Alright, now he's got to discard a card from his hand if he's going to attack me. Oh. Oh boy. This is like slow torture here. What is he doing? Oh no, is he going to mill me? Discard the top 2 cards of my deck? And I'm doing all this Primordial Altar. Oh no. Look, both Cheryl's gone. Yeah, I think that's what I think he's got a mill deck going on here. Oh, this is so funny. There we go. Okay. Can we get something, please? I'm going to knock... Well... Yeah, I know he's weak to... How do I not have any energy? No, I'm putting that back. There's no point in doing anything right now. Alright. I might as well throw him on the bench and swap him with the one with the mask. Put the Dracozolt VMAX on him. Hopefully draw an energy. Hopefully draw a Bibarel. And then I can use it next turn. I could boss his order and even just knock out this magic card. Here we go. What's this do again? And prevent all damage on his by basic. Okay, don't have to worry about that. So I think that's what this deck is. You're doing a bunch of damage. So 116, 20 is 180. Hopefully that's all he's doing. I can switch and heal. Very disappointed that I lost. I'm kind of... Well, here I don't even have to run the switch. We'll run the Bird Keeper. Come on, let me get some energy. Unbelievable. Well, okay, here we go. I'm going to get rid of the stadium, I think. Because I've gotten rid of too many other things. Oh, this just sucks if he's going to target that one. We have the Bidoof. Funny thing is, I can't even use the Bibarel because I have too many cards in my hand. But I'm going to sort that out now. Let's do that. Let's heal 20. Why not? Every turn. It really hurts that I lost those two. Yeah, I'm going to discard that. It really hurt that I lost those two, but there's nothing I can do. I can't, if I could just get a single energy. Word. Because then it'd be 180 damage. He wouldn't be able to attack again. Oh, he's going after the damage one, which is fine. I'm actually fine with that, because he's still going to have to knock out 2 here. Unless he hits one of these little guys. Well. But I'm fine using it now, because I didn't even use my attack, so the 12 damage counters aren't going to go into play there. Okay. Oh, Marnie. I'm going to use the Marnie instead, because I need a whole new hand. Oh, please, new hand. Watch, I'm gonna need all this healing next turn, and I won't have it. But I need an energy. Alright, finally an energy. Alright, not a great hand here, and I'm really worried about these two. Although not... Yeah, no, not really. He still has to knock out... Oh, he'd have to knock out 2 and that, so all 3. Low at cards, but we're at the same number, so I'm not too worried. This is worthless. I can see what's next. A little. Oh yes, put that back. We want that. There you go. So now, oh, I did not know that. Well, that changes. How are you lightning? Weakness to lightning. Oh, so now what are you gonna do? It's 12. Oh, are you gonna come at me with this? What is he? Oh, was I not paying attention to the secondary attack here? 230. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Oh yeah, I knew the coin flips would come. Interesting. I mean, this is going to get knocked out the next turn, I think, because 12 damage. Or not, because he's not going to damage him. Oh, is that it? He's going to run this other attack, I think, this Wreck Havoc. Yeah, there you go. That's good. 4 cards. Yeah, I'm being milled. Wow, look at that. All those beautiful cards. So I have to get up to max impact. All this healing. Do I want to draw? I might as well draw him before he gets rid of him. I do need more energy, but not at this time. Let's hold this Bird Keeper up. 2 attacks, this guy will be dead, which is good. So now you think he might attack me for damage. Well, I know if I, I'm not going to reach that max impact, so I definitely need to get a switch. We'll have the Bird Keeper out there. I think I'm going to put the next energy on this guy. Okay, he's going to be knocked out. Yeah, he's probably looking for his other Lysander here, because he could knock this guy out and then one of these two. But I'm going to Bird Keeper. Put a Pokemon up. I should Spirit Mask one of these two. He'll probably take the other one. I should do the... I'm going to do the Tsareena. Because if he's milling me, I'm fine. I'm almost fine not having the bib. Interesting choice. Yeah, he's going for the knockout, but not just yet. Sorry. Now not having Cheryl really hurts. But let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this out. Nothing to do here, really. I mean, I can try to get a third, but that doesn't really help. He already knocked one out. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Boss's order? No. That's not nice. Alright. I think that was not well executed. And I think I'm gonna go for the... Well, let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Gyarados if he hasn't put it up. But I can't knock it out in one shot. He's putting it up anyway. So again, let's heal. I almost want to get rid of as much of my hand as I can. Let's get a second. We need some healing stuff in our hands. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to sound crazy. I know he's trying to mill a little bit. But we've got to get down. And I love how it just knocks those cards out. I mean, I'm going to not put it in my hand. Right? Don't put in your... Unless I get a third one and I just swivel between the 3. It's actually not a bad idea. So in an emergency, I can swivel between the 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. We'll put a Spirit Mask on him too. We're going to quick ball. And the cool thing is these are about equal in energy right now. I could run a switch, but there's no point. I mean, the other thing to do is to knock out this guy with the boss's order. Then he's really got nothing. I think that's the best course here. Let's knock out. Right? Because 60 is going to do it. Yeah, let's knock him out. There you go. Now he's definitely got to put that attacker up. Wow, I thought I was done too. I think I got it. Lucky Ice Pop. See if we get Lucky Ice Pop going. Could get rid of the heavy ball. Could run Marnie and redo all our hand as well. Maybe get some more healing. Uh-oh. 230. He's going to knock me out. But he's going to take 12 damage. And then I'm going to knock him out. So I think this is over. Unless he can Lysander, which he can't now because he just ran Professor's Research. 6 cards in his hand. They get someone else on his bench. Oh, Crushing Hammer, not going to help. I've still got another energy here. Interesting deck. I do like this deck that I faced. Very creative. I got to give it to my opponent. Oh, he's not causing damage. But I don't have enough energy to do the impact. Oh, 4 cards. Well. Back in my hand. I could keep it and run a Marnie. I'm scared of putting that energy on this guy. I mean, in 2 shots, he's dead. So is there any point in putting the energy on him? I should almost absolutely put it on this guy. And evolve. Well, there's no point in running Marnie now if I evolve him. Let's keep our hand. Because he's not going to discard 9 cards here. He's not going to last past this turn unless he puts a Pokemon on his bench. 230 is not going to cut it. He can knock this guy out, but he needs 4 prize cards, and these are only 3. So I don't see a winning path. I've got 2 switches in my hand. There you go. Yeah, I have to say, I really like this Glimwood Tangle. It's a... What? I just lost. Oh, I have to give that to my opponent, man. I just lost that game. That was incredible. 5 heads. And that's what I was saying before about, about Pokemon, about when I was talking about the Lucky Ice Pop. The coin flips are fun. And I've won games like that as well. I have another deck with coin flips that's just fun, that you can just win it out. And got to give it to my opponent. He pulled it out in the last frame, man. Last frame. Good job. That was excellent. But I think this gives you a good idea of what this deck does. It's easy to play. These cards are cheap. You can get probably a set of 4 for 4, Silver Tempest SIT. So if you have 4 of those, you can get a 4/4 Dracozolt. And the other cards are, pretty standard. It's a pretty easy deck to build. It's fun to play. Even though I lost, I've got a huge smile on my face. It was lots of fun. Thanks a lot. And if you like this, like and subscribe. Hey, if you thought something about this deck or had some ideas, tell me in the comments. It'd be awesome to hear. Thanks.